Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is an overview of a new product released by RadioMaster. It's the TX15 and it's this radio here, which does look similar to the Boxer. But this radio has a 3.5-inch colour screen which is very visible out in the sunlight. I have tested it and checked it and it is very easy to see. It's a touch screen. Now the radio comes with Express LRS and you can use it as a 2.4 gigahertz or 900 megahertz, so you can switch that over. We've got a folding antenna here, so we can polarize it, and we can also fold it for transportation. Now it's got all the general bits and bobs that the radios have. We've got the USB ports here, which is used for updating the firmware and for charging the batteries, which I have done, and it did it perfectly. Apparently there's a new charging circuit in here to help charge the batteries. The gimbals are very slick. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to show you this, but watch that gimbal. That's how smooth the gimbals are. Right, let's turn this radio on. I want to show you something.
Welcome to HTX.
Look at that lovely screen. Excellent.
Macro mode. Disarmed.
Okay, I'm going to turn this up so we can see that. But what I wanted to show you is this little trick.
Armed.
There you go. The LEDs light up. So what I did, I've connected it to the arm switch. So you would know when your model aeroplane or your drone is armed. And you can obviously change all the colours. You can have rainbow colours and all sorts.
Disarmed.
There is an addition to the radio that's quite interesting, and I wonder what that's going to bring in the future, and it includes a microphone. So obviously RadioMaster have got plans for being able to talk to the radio, so that will be interesting to see. What else could I tell you about this radio? The gimbals are version 5 Hall effect ones. As I just showed you, they are quite slick. The radio does not come with batteries, but what it does come with is, and I'm glad this happens now, we get the nice case to protect your radio in. You've got the screensaver, and those little plugs there are for the switches. I think that's SF and SE, I think. Yeah, these two here. You can swap those out and put these a momentary switch or a on-off switch, which are there, which you can replace those if you want to. Also, but these come extra. You have to pay for these extra. There are these two switches that are 3 positions, which could also be put in, replace those. So if you want two more 3-position switches. The radio also comes obviously with a USB-C lead. Now I was thinking about this. I wish actually we've got so many of these, all of us have these leads, that they don't actually supply them with the radios. Could you imagine how much that would save resources if these didn't? I've got literally, I must have 20 or 30 of these, to be honest. But you do get one. I suppose if you're new to the hobby, then you may not have one. So that's why they supply one. So let's take another look at the radio. What I do really like, now I've got old eyes, I'm in my 60s, and sometimes when I'm looking at the radios and I'm filming videos, tutorial videos, I can't see because it's just indented what each of the switches are. I normally memorize them and I just know where they are. But with this, you'll see they're so clear. It shows you exactly what the switch is for, which was quite useful. The touchscreen is absolutely lovely. Now, what I've found on touchscreens before is with my big fingers, it's difficult to type because you accidentally hit the wrong one. But with this, it was absolutely brilliant. I was programming this radio, just setting it up to have a few things so that I could show you, like the disarmed button and the sound. And it was so easy to do. We've got all the necessary switches that we need. We can see them all here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 switches. You've got your pots there that you can turn. I use those for dimming the screen, as you can see, for when I'm recording. You've got your 6-position switches there that you can switch over, and you've got your roller and your entry button, and then all the page across, page left, page right buttons. At the top, as I said earlier, we've got one USB USB-C slot, which we use for updating and to charge the batteries. You've got a DSC socket, which would be if you wanted a wired to be wired instructing, and we've got a headphone jack there. Now I think that's about it. The sound quality is very good. Let me just turn that up.
Armed. Disarmed. Angle mode. Horizon mode. Acro mode.
There we go. And there's a improved chip in here. I'm not sure what the number is. You can look at the specs. So I'm going to put the links in the description below so that you can go to RadioMaster's website and have a look at it. But if I go just on the feel of this radio, as soon as I took it out of the box, and you know I don't do unboxings, I don't like those. It feels very, very nice radio in the hand. The gimbals, as I showed you, are just super slick. This one has been supplied in mode 2. I fly mode 1, old school, so I'm going to do a conversion for that. And I'm also going to do tutorial videos for this radio. I'm not going to do it for every new radio that comes out, but for this one I'm going to do that. Now, what can I say? The radio does not come with batteries. You will need to supply 18650 batteries, 2 of them, but it does come with the battery box that you can put the batteries in. Also, another thing, it comes with 4 gigabytes internal memory. There's also a SD card holder in there, so you could literally have, I don't know how many models, but loads and loads. Probably the internal memory will be good enough for the average pilot. Anyway, I haven't flown it in anger yet, but as I always say in my videos, is it worth it? Would I buy one with my own money? And I normally do say this about RadioMaster radios, and yes, I would say I would recommend it. This radio would be good for not only drone pilots, but for fixed wing pilots as well, because of all the switches that you've got, and the fact that you can change over these switches to 3 positions or momentary switches if that's what you want to do. So that is it. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will try to get back to you. Thanks for watching. Happy flying. Bye for now.